Hello, friends, and welcome to Old Games on a Weekday. I am Mark W., and I am exhausted. It's one of those days. It happens from time to time, seemingly more often on this channel. I mean, I guess it's more like seemingly more often in life. Nevertheless, I had built up in my head I'm gonna give Rogel, the roguelike I had played last night, another go. Sorry, last week another go, and I was determined to beat it. But you know what? I'm so exhausted tonight. My daughter has me tuckered out, etc., etc. I decided I'm just gonna do like maybe an hour-ish long stream, playing some chill games for the Atari 2600. That sounds more my speed for the evening, so that's what I'm gonna do. And welcome to Eric, who says hello in the chat. Welcome to whoever else is also here. It says 2 concurrent viewers, although it does lie sometimes. Sometimes 2 means 1, sometimes it means 5. YouTube is not good at counting. Maybe we should play like a learning to count sort of game for that. Anyway, I don't know. I thought I'd just play some Atari games, and the game I have at hand right now is Fishing Derby, which is a game I've had on the mind because my daughter actually is a huge fan of it all of a sudden. We started playing it this weekend competitively, and I didn't let her win at all, but she just happened to win game after game after game, and she's actually super thrilled over that. And so I thought I'd play against the computer tonight because my daughter will embarrass me too much. But I'm just kind of adjusting my window up at the top a bit right now, making it look pretty good. Yeah, so the theme is let's just chill out and play some games. That's it. So let's start off with this very game. This is an Activision game called Fishing Derby. For some reason, a lot of my ROMs say CCE at the bottom. I think it normally says Activision. I don't know what's the deal with that. I don't know if it's because of being pirated or what. But you know, I actually legit own this game, so it is not me really being a pirate. I'm just playing it in a more convenient form. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I can literally go and get the cartridge and prove to you I have this game. Anyway, without further ado, why don't we jump into this? Now you can press play 2 modes in this game. It's simply 1 player or 2 player. Hey Ryan, how's it going? I know Ryan likes this game. Ryan has told me a couple times he used to enjoy playing this game with his dad, and I know Ryan is also in general a big fan of the Atari 2600. Yeah, so why don't we jump into this? Oh yeah, I wanted to mention a lot of Atari games, and sometimes you cycle through the modes. It's like got modes 1 through 9, and any given game might have like a ton of modes. One, I was just playing a game called Air Sea Battle because I wanted to just test it and see if kind of remind myself what it was. And I was pressing the button to select options, and it was going up to like 27 or something like that. Like you could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So many Atari games just let you choose all these different options, and each one's like its own variation on the theme. But anyway, here we go. This game just has 2 options, which is 1 player or 2 player, and I will be playing 1 player. Let's roll. All you do in this game is catch fish, and the lower the fish is depth wise, the more points you get. If you get any of these 2 at the bottom, you get 6 points. Above that it's 4, and the topmost ones are worth 2. And the goal is simply to get to 99 points. If the shark touches your fish, the fish disappears. You lose it. So you're just racing against the other player. Once you've got a fish, once you got a bite, you can press the button to reel it in faster. And so you have to time that right. You know, obviously it's good by kind of like by default to reel it in fast, but if the shark might be in the way, you might want to intentionally slow down your reeling in. Ooh, that was I got pretty lucky there, I think. I just got it right through that shark gap. Come on, go. For some reason the button's not working right now. I don't know. There, now it's going again. So I am currently in the lead. I got 60 versus the computer's 44. Is there another switch that should be able to change the difficulty? I don't think so, is there? Like, in other words, I was cycling through players 1 and 2, but there's not like an extra thing I can hit to make it harder, is there? Because I have a feeling I'm going to whoop the computer right now. Although, you know, it's not like I'm totally whooping him. I definitely have a commanding lead, though. And if I keep playing at this difficult, I mean, I haven't won yet. Maybe I shouldn't get too overconfident, but I feel like if I keep playing at this difficulty, I might not find it super challenging. This shark is giving me trouble actually now, and the computer's having some potential to catch up while this shark is giving me grief. So maybe I shouldn't talk too soon. Come on, go, reel it in. The button's not working. Why are they not working? Does it sometimes just not work? Anyway, now I just need 1 point. There we go. All right. Ryan says video pinball has a million options too. Yeah, I'll have to play some video pinball, Ryan, especially since you like that game. I'm not really good at it, but it's fun. And yeah, Atari is the very first console I ever played. I can remember in my lifetime, in my family, acquiring every console. Like in other words, it was Christmas time or whatever it was. We got a console. Except for this, Atari 2600, it predates me. Or at least I was in diapered or something when we got it. I don't know. We probably got it in like, I don't know. I'll have to ask my dad or my older brother. They might know. But basically, this was always here. I don't remember Atari not existing. So let's see. Player 2 gets that really low fish spawn too. That's true. They might be at a little bit of a disadvantage. Because these two guys, the lowest two fish are both worth 6. And these two are worth 4. I might be a little off here. Isn't there one up here? No, I guess this is the high one right here. I guess these ones are worth 2. So it's like if you want to, as the red player, you have a little bit less depth to go down than the green one to get the most valuable fish. But is it overall balanced? I don't think it is. I guess red does have an advantage. Internet says Atari had difficulty buttons. You can change fishing to every difficulty. Oh. Okay, let's see how we do that. I know I have all like the switchy buttons mapped, but I don't know which one is which totally off. I know one is console reset, which is in some games it's actually start the game. Number 1. 2 is select. That's what I've been pressing. Oh, look at that. 3 and 4 are difficulty A. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are. We got left difficulty A, B, and right difficulty A, B. I guess that you can like handicap one player in some games, maybe. Let me see if I can figure that out. I'm pressing 3 and 4, but I don't really see anything. I guess it might just be it's like a hard switch that's flipped, and therefore you don't see the software respond in a sense. So I'm not really sure which one I'm supposed to flip if I want to make my game harder. But I don't know. I'm going to try pressing 3 and see if it's hard. Now I'm going to start. So I press 3. And I know I'm having trouble. I don't think it's the difficulty level. I'm having a little trouble catching my first fish here. And he's got a few. Maybe I did make it harder just now. Looks like the low ones keep going to his side suddenly. It could be just pure chance in play at the moment, but somehow it does feel a lot harder already. It's like the fish are avoiding my line. And I'm getting hammered. Not in the fun way. I'm getting destroyed by the computer. Yeah, look at that. The bottom ones keep going to his side now. Look at that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, honestly. It's like I think they're all actively avoiding my line, basically. I think that's what it is. Look at these fish. Jesus. Oh my. Okay, now I can get a low one, right? Right. Yeah. Wow. This is night and day. At least I caught one on my line this time. But it seems like I could probably flip the switch for the computer player too, and then we would both have this problem. At least I think that's how it works. Like I press 3 to flip the switch in one direction for left, which I guess means my controller. And I could probably press 5 to flip the switch in the same direction for him. I'll call this a marginal win, a moral victory if I can get at least, let's say 60 before he wins. I actually don't think it's going to happen, but I'll try. Oh, these fish. Get her. There we go. All right, I might get the 60. My moral win might happen. Oh, the shark stopped me from getting my moral win. Actually, it's not over yet. All right, 62. I'm going to call that good enough. All right, computer beat me. 99 to 62. Seems like an unfair way to make it harder. It says, right, it's certainly not like a marginal, you know, difficulty bump. It's it's huge. All right, so I'm gonna try pressing the number 5 in my config, and I think that'll give the computer the same problem. But only one way to find out. Let's go. Come on, get it. Yeah, look at that. The computer's struggling too now. So it should be more balanced, I guess. A more balanced hardness. I feel like I have more trouble, like, getting the bite to line up, in addition to them, like, running away from the line. Oh, that was a good one. I felt like if I missed that one, I'd be really behind. Go, 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 go. Up, up, up. Ah. All right, we're neck and neck. This is actually a good game that we got here. Neck and neck. Come on, bite, bite. Oh. Really hard to get a bite. Oh, no. Oh, man, that was a devastating loss right there. Oh. Okay. I guess you have to sometimes settle for the lesser valued ones. I don't know. Not sure the right way to play it. But I do appreciate a challenge. Alright, we're getting closer here. We're catching up somewhat. And he just had a shark. I guess if they start moving far away too much, you should just move up and settle for a higher fish. You know, a lesser depth fish. Instead of hanging around waiting. Alright. Gonna be a challenge to catch up here. Go, go, go. Ah, damn, that would have been a nice one right there. Okay, just need one more. Let's get even a high one. Even a high one is fine. Ah, he's gonna beat me to it. Oh, the photo finish. Yeah, the shark got his fish, so I managed to squeak ahead at the end. You know what I thought was gonna happen was I was gonna be like just a hair shy of reeling it in, but fortunately the shark helped me. that was fun. It's fun when it's a challenge. All right, take that, computer fisherman. Take that green guy in the green jumpsuit fishing. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna try. This is gonna be ridiculous and maybe not fun, but to make myself feel better somehow, I'm gonna play myself on easy and him on hard. So I think that means I want to press 4 and 5 on my keyboard. I mean, I don't know why I say make myself feel better. I won, so I shouldn't mind. I just feel like abusing him. Let's put it that way. Let's abuse him. Sometimes it's fun to abuse a computer. And you know, it doesn't feel bad. It's not gonna say, no, that's BS. I don't want to do that. You're a machine. You cannot say such things. You cannot feel. Actually, he's doing pretty good. I don't think somehow I'm not hammering him. I don't know. I wonder if I configured it right. Or whatever, I should just shut up and play. That was definitely a satisfying win last time, though. The photo finish. Now, the shark looks a lot like the shark in the Intellivision game Shark Shark. Although this came out first, so you could say it's more like the other way around. But And I'm not saying it's a ripoff or anything. It's just kind of interesting. They look pretty similar. But in Shark, the shark does not just float at the top and go back and forth. It goes all directions. And you are a fish in Shark. You are not a fisherman or fisherwoman. Accidentally caught that one. Oh. So yeah, my daughter loves this game. It's the one game she really likes. She wanted to play something last night. Not last night, over the weekend. There we have it. And you know, she had this really strict criteria. She was like, I want to play something with you, Daddy. And I want it to be a game where nobody dies and it's not scary and it's easy for me. And she had like this laundry list, and I was like, holy Moses. So one thing I thought of was games like Tetris and Dr. Mario and stuff. But she got frustrated that it was like, in those games, it was like one false move, then she screws up and loses and isn't too happy. So I had to think, okay, there has to be also a game where you can't like lose, really. You can't like make a false move and your game is done. And all I could think of, funny enough, was this game, Fishing Derby, and she loved it. She also wanted no sports. She wanted no sports. That was like this enormous list of what she didn't want, and only Fishing Derby fit the bill. Although you could argue that I'm being a little bit fast and loose with the rule of nobody dies, because there's a lot of fish losing their lives here. And Ryan says many Atari games had sharks. Jungle Hunt did too. That's right. You stab them in the water, right? Stab those sharks, or they eat you. All right, let's play something else. I have this whole library. I think it's called the TUSEC or TOSEC, whatever it's however it's pronounced. Freeway Randomizer. It's a hack of Freeway apparently. Yeah, but the thing is, you get these large packs and you wind up having 300 versions of the same game. It's hard to like flip through them. And I don't want to play. I don't know. I don't want to play high intensity. I just want to chill. I guess it depends on your definition of high intensity. But I don't know exactly everything I want to play. Keystone Cops is fun. Let's go back up to where I was and play some Freeway. Then maybe I'll try one of those weird hacks too, whatever they might be. Freeway Randomizer. Now Freeway, I think unfortunately it doesn't actually have a I mean, it's basically a two-player game that you can play single player and just ignore the second player. But I don't think there's a true two-player mode in which you compete with. Sorry, I mean a true one player versus computer mode. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's just play it. In other words, the other chicken's gonna sit there, and I don't think you can do anything about it and like play with an AI opponent. So the goal of this game is just to cross the road as many times as you can. And every time your chicken gets hit by a car, you don't lose a life or anything. You just bump into the car, and your chicken gets knocked back a little bit. Now, this is another game that I thought of, by the way, to play with my daughter, but she didn't like it for whatever reason. I thought maybe this would fit the bill for her, too. I guess she didn't like seeing her chicken getting hit by a car so often. No intro is suggested by Eric Johnson. Okay. Thanks for the suggestion, Eric. I mean, there's definitely plenty of rounds for me to play. It's such a, blood of them. It's like a... And what I don't like is because most of them are not the official games, I don't get all the covers in my emulator. It tries to provide the covers for all the, official ROMs, I guess you could say. But mostly you just see that sort of barcode, the color stripes, because they're not official. Anyway. Yeah, this is it. This is Freeway. This is kind of an easy level that I chose. And it doesn't progress in difficulty as you play, I don't think. So I would have to play a different level entirely to get some difficulty here. Right now it's just so easy. All you have to do is kind of hold up and stop once in a while just to let a car pass. Even if you get hit though, you lose like 2 seconds worth basically. Not a big deal. I tried to squeeze that one, but I took my first hit. What are some other chill games I can play? You know, I have a funky controller that I should hook up sometime for the heck of it. I have like a some kind of Cookie Monster game, and it's like this large pad. And you know, I actually have a special adapter that lets you hook up the classic a whole lot of classic controllers to this adapter that is USB for use with a modern machine. So so for example, I have the classic Atari paddle somewhere around here, over there, that I can use with that adapter. But I wonder if this Cookie Monster pad would work with that. It might just be fun to try it, although, you know, obviously an educational game probably about adding 3+4 isn't of much use to me personally. Anyway, that was a little bit of, let me go back and play a more difficult level, actually. I don't know why I quit so fast. All right, let's try pressing 2 a few times. Let's see, we have levels 1 through 8, basically. You know, I'm going to go nuts and try 8. What it looks like offhand is it looks like there's going to be like this even wall of cars just going across the screen, but I guess we'll see. Here goes. Okay, it's a bunch of trucks, and they're fast. Some of them are quite fast. Ah, oh no. Now they're going slow, it looks like. Oh, they're varying their speed, which makes it harder. Ah. This poor chicken. Oh. It sucks when there's like a chain reaction. This car hits you, which knocks you into that car, which knocks you into the next car. They're like, oh no. But that's part of the fun of it. The cascading chicken death. Yeah, that's true, Ryan. Ryan says that chicken is as big as a truck cab. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I should just open up one of the truck cabs actually and carjack it and be like, you know, if a truck driver saw a chicken the size of the whole cab, be like, get out of the seat. I'm taking this car now. I'm taking this truck now. It's mine, bitch. That would be a scary sight. The truck driver would be like, okay, you can have it, Mr. Giant Chicken. Oh. Alright, so I got 30 last time. I don't think I'm going to get even 20 this time. That's alright, so... You have a time limit, but it doesn't actually display the time, so you're not sure when it's going to end until you see the colors flashing at the top. That's when you have maybe roughly 10 seconds left once that happens. Here we go. Can I make another score and get 20? Yes, I got 20. Woohoo! I'll consider that a good win, yeah. Or good enough. All right. Do I want to move on? Yeah, I think I'll move on to another game. Why did the chicken die horribly? All right, I'm flipping through. I don't know what I want to play. I'm just gonna go with what I feel like. I'm vibe streaming tonight. That's what all the cool kids say, right? Vibe. How is Moon Patrol for Atari? Aquaventure S, Eric. Okay, I never played that game, but I'll try it. Blueprint, huh? Aquaventure. Okay. Oh, I think I chose a prototype actually. I don't think I want a prototype. Yeah, I guess this one. This one doesn't want to load. What's going on? Here we go. Hmm? Is the prototype the only one that works? Okay, that one doesn't work. Here we go. All right, what's going on in this game? I've never played it. So we got a turtle walking across the top. It looks like there's an air meter. A bunch of fish at the bottom. Hey, Stu, what is this, Mr. Sulu? It is Aquaventure. All right, I never played this before. We're gonna go. Oh, I gotta press the button to start in this game. Okay, I'm shooting fish for some reason. Take that, you fish. Now do I have to come up for air or something? There's an air meter. I got killed by a... Was that a torpedo, actually? That was a torpedo, not a fish. I think. Oh, I'm supposed to catch the fish? No. You said catch the fish instead of exploding them. I touched it and I died. Hold on. Yeah, you're supposed to explode them. Oh, you go down. Oh, I got a thing. I don't know what I got. I got a thing. I guess I'm going back up to retrieve the thing. Who's that? A mermaid? Here you go, mermaid. What the hell just happened? Alright, I got a thing, and then the mermaid and I lived happily ever after for about 2 seconds, I guess. Alright. I was abducted by an alien. What happened? Okay, I just died. I'm gonna try again. Alright, we're gonna go get the thing. It looks like a little house. What is that? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the house. Oh, that turtle mocks me from above. Alright. The mermaid and I lived happily ever after. Now we're gonna go back down. Oh, there be treasure, says Eric. Okay, I can barely see my guy. That's why I died before. On that screen, it's hard to see your guy. We got snakes or something. Serpents. More mermaids? I don't know. Yeah, now I can barely see myself. Gotta be careful when you can't see yourself. Alright. Take me, mermaid. Okay. Oh, now I can't see on this level. Oof. Stu said this is available on a cart now. I think it was first released on Atari Flashback 2. Okay, so it wasn't a game you could buy on a cart back in the day. The file mentioned 1983 in the name. Oh, it wasn't released. Interesting. So they developed it and never released it. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, man. What, each round it's a little bit harder? You go down one extra screen? That's what it seems to be. I'm just killing random fish for no reason. Ah, oh, come on. So this is challenging for me right now. I got some left-hand pain issues, and I'm trying to hold the controller firmly. Hooray. Ah, you can go back up. Okay. Down, down. I can't go back down, though? Probably have to go up a little bit, then down, I guess. Alright, that is Aquaventure. An unreleased game, apparently. I want to play the Big Bird game. Uh-oh. I saw Ryan's favorite game here. Beanie Bopper, what is that? It looks strange, whatever it is. I think I remember Big Bird's Egg Catch. I think I had that game back in '83 when I was just out of diapers. Blueprint, BMX Airmaster. This game's called Boing. I think I played that one, Boing. Yeah, the kids could. That's right. I think I have. I think I might have two special controllers. I think I have like a Cookie Monster controller, and maybe the other one is the kids' controller. I don't know. Maybe they're the same thing. Let me try boxing. I don't think I ever played this one, but sometimes people mention it as a cool game. Yeah, I have not played this one, although I've definitely seen this screen before. All right, so you have 1 or 2 player, it looks like, probably. I'll just go and see what happens. All right, I'm the white guy. Not in a racial way. We're just literally white and black. Am I actually landing punches? I don't know. What do you just alternate? Every time you press the button, you alternate left or right hand, it seems like. Oh. Maybe not exactly that. I'm not sure what the logic is. Bang, bang. This is another Activision game. They made so many games for Atari. Yeah, this is not the chill level I'm hoping for this stream. Looks like I might eke him out if I can run out the clock. I'm assuming because I have more points, I'll win when the clock runs out. Well, if I maintain that lead. Hey, we switched sides suddenly at the last second. Was that just round 1? Both of them have acne. We got Bob Whitehead versus Bob Blackhead. That's stupid. Both of them have acne. All right, that is some boxing. But yeah, I don't want to play, got some hand issues and all kinds of issues going on here. Let's play something chill. Bob Whitehead is the developer. Okay. Not actually the characters. How about some Canyon Bomber? That's fun. All right. Nice thing about this game is you don't even need the joystick. You just press a button repeatedly. How many different modes do we have? Yeah, 8 modes. All right, I'll start with number 1. This is the David Crane game, says Stu. He believes, anyway. That's cool. And the idea is you just press the button, you try to shoot out as many of these blocks as you can. And I think every time you miss, you might lose points, actually. I'm actually getting destroyed. I'm yellow. Is it the lower blocks give you more points? I'm not sure. You keep switching up vehicles, and some of them are faster than others. Oh, I think when you miss, you lose some of that meter, which is, I guess, your life meter, sort of. And I guess you're done once you miss too many times. Phew. I think I have a version of this for Vectrex. I'm trying to remember. I feel like I do, but I can't picture it in my mind. Like, I feel like I have. Oh, you know what? If you mash the button too fast, your previous shot disappears midair. So you don't want to mash too fast. That might seem ridiculous, but in a way, it's kind of cool. It adds a little bit of depth to the skill. And if you see a bad shot, you can cancel it before it strikes, basically. Ah, I thought it was him for a moment. Yeah. I'm out of shots. I'm out of misses, I guess. So Stu says I already read that. I think I checked that it is, but it's based on an Atari arcade game that is not by David Crane. That's interesting. All right, let's try number 2. I don't know. I think some of these might be 2-player though, right? This one 2-player? Yeah, that's 2. I don't want to play fake 2-player. Let's try number 3 here. Maybe it's all the even ones are single player and all the odds are 2-player. I keep missing because I'm like getting a little more aggressive, I feel like, because I want to get more points than last time. But I'm still losing. If I'm not a master of this game, my reputation is going to be in the tubes. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Do you think these guys are on some military mission? Listen, there's a large canyon with a bunch of colored blocks in it. I want you to bomb the hell out of those things. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Alright, I lost again, but not by too much. I'm doing better, I think. Yeah, this is a fun one, Ryan. I can imagine sitting here, you know, having some fun with a friend, just shooting away at crap. I like games like this. They're just like a quick competition. And then you're done. Then you try again, or you play a different mode like I'm about to do. I'm assuming, once again, all the evens are 2-player. Yeah, so I think this confirms my theory. And let's go. Number 5. Wait a minute. He's not shooting. Is number 5 2-player also? Okay, so there goes my theory. It was actually wrong. Let's try number 6. Oh, that's 2-player as well. Oh, 7. Oh, this one's all different. Look at that. And it does involve. It is 1-player, right? He's shooting 2. So you just shoot straight down. But my shots are going through some of these ships. I don't get it. Can you only hit certain ones? The ones at the bottom, maybe? It's kind of a little confusing because I'm not really sure I can understand which ones I have to. I guess I'll just go for the ones at the bottom. I don't know. And I got that one. Okay. I hit that little guy. No, I just missed. Oh, I got it. I thought I missed by a hair. You know what? I think this one doesn't count your misses, so I should be more liberal with my bombing. I'm a liberal bomber. So what determines the end of the game then if you can't run out of shots? Maybe there's a timer. I think I will try the other game that I mentioned I tested earlier, which was Air Sea Battle. That's kind of fun. Yes, yes. I missed that one. Oh, man. Stu says, I think you're a Bronx bomber. Okay. The Bronx Bombers. I think I had another knockoff of this game for Atari 8-bit computers. It's always awkward to say Atari 8-bit computers. Especially since growing up, I just said Atari 800. But then they made like a million of those machines, and they're all compatible pretty much, except some of them have more RAM, basically. More or less. So people call it Atari 8-bit. But you know what? This is an 8-bit machine too, so it's kind of confusing. I imagine it's especially confusing to people who aren't really that, you know, well in the know. Like, I say, oh, I played Atari 8-bit, and the average Joe will think I mean Atari 2600. Because people think of the 8-bit era of games, and no, they must mean the Atari 2600, right? I don't know. Anyway, when did this one end? Well, maybe we have to hit a certain score. 1,000, perhaps? This one I actually like less than the Canyon. I'm not sure why. I guess I don't really find it quite as fun trying to hit these targets precisely. And I don't like that some of the ships you just don't hit. Anyway, that was mode 7 or something. And now this one's 8. This is just a 2-player version of that one, I think. Yeah. Alright, so that's all the modes. I think I'm going to put this one aside. You have to also appreciate the year that these games are released. This is from 1978. 78. It's from the 70s. Granted, a lot of Atari games are, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it doesn't always sink in. 70s. Checkers. My daughter wanted to play checkers when she saw this. But I was like, you know what? We literally were just playing on the checkers board over there. We could just do that instead. I don't really want to play checkers. Who's Chase the Chuck Wagon? Pele Soccer. Centipede. Carnival. I've heard of Carnival, but I don't think I've ever played it. I might have, but let me try it. Okay, this rings a bell. Someone recently made this for in television, like a homebrew. But this is a Coleco game. Oh, look at that. It looks like you're just shooting. You're in a shooting gallery at a carnival. Is the idea? A ghost is coming at me. Kind of satisfying how fast you shoot. I like it. What are the 8s? Should I shoot an 8? What did that do? It gave me a timer thing at the top left, it feels like. Kill that bunny. Oh, what do I do now? Minus 500. What am I doing wrong? I don't know what I have to hit. It's based on an arcade game system. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of it. It's like I always see the cover, the box cover, like more than I've seen the game for some reason. I got that thing appearing at the top left again. I don't understand. Was that good that I just did that? I guess it was. It was like a little pop-up thingy I had to shoot. Here comes the ghost. Oh, the ghost got me. Or was it a duck? A duck is eating my meter at the bottom. A ghost duck. Get over here, ghost duck. I'm ready for you this time. There, I made short work of that ghost duck. Oh, game over. The ducks eat your bullets for some reason, said Stu. Yeah, oh, okay, the meter is your bullets. Okay, all right, that makes sense. It's a ghost duck. A ghost car. If Andy's watching, he knows that reference. Okay. Stupid ducks eating my bullets. Got a -500. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That plus thing is extra shots. Says to. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the tip. Okay, that's what I should be doing. Shooting the plus all the time. And the ghost ducks. Hey, Gleeman X. Long time no see. That really looks like a ghost swooping down the game. I think that was a minus at that point, and not a plus. I have to get when it's a plus and not a minus, maybe? I don't know. Do you know this game, Gleeman X? The 8s are also extra shots. Yeah, that minus was bad. I just tested it. Accidentally tested it. But I paid attention to the meter at the bottom when I shot it. And yeah, the minus makes you lose bullets. Carnival. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, baby. Bullets to shoot ducks with. I play this more than I can publicly admit, says Lehman. Oh. So we have a hardcore Carnival fan in our midst. I'm about to run out of bullets. Take that, you duck. Alright, that's it for me. I died. Gleeman X said at a time when it was only one of 3 games I had. Well, I can appreciate that. You know, it's easy when you have a million games to be like, all right, let's move on to the next one. I do that. But, you know, it kind of forces you to, when you only have a few games, it forces you to appreciate the ones you have and play them a lot. One of my friends was telling me kind of recently that in the days of the NES, he only had a few games, like Blaster Master was one of them, and a few others. And he just kind of learned the ins and outs of those games, you know, playing them repeatedly. You know, and I totally respect that for sure. Anyway, every once in a while, I'll fiddle with my screen cropping when it looks a little messed up. So let me get that green crap out of the way on the right. This is a cool little game, a neat little game. I think I did buy it for Intellivision, actually. The recent homebrew, that is. And Gleamnex said I loved the sounds of the game. It must have resided in my brain after how much I've heard them. And Stu said, I remember when the only game I had was a board with a nail stuck through it. Okay. Okay, I can play player 1 or player 2. What else we got? No other options, it looks like. All right. Yeah, let's play again. Now, was the nail rusty, Stu? That makes all the difference. So I wonder if you should space out shooting the 8s. I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Well, then at some point you just have to clear them. Oh, I was reading the chat and I didn't realize I had a thing going on here. Stu says this is a game I'd never ever play on Atari 2600. I guess the arcade one is that much better is what you're getting at. There's some games where I have that feeling too. It's like, I don't know. I can't think of an example. If I can think of Pac-Man, but yeah, some games are just like, you know, why bother playing the watered down version? But to me, I don't have that experience with this game. I don't really know it, so I'm enjoying the heck out of what I'm doing. I don't care. Ignorance is bliss, perhaps. Oops. That was a miss. Is this a game with an ending? Asks Gleeman X, and Stu says it ends when you take the cartridge. Alright, let me shoot these guys first. It ends when you take the cartridge out and take it outside and throw it as far as you can. I hate this game. My score for a moment was exactly 2,600. I was going to comment on that, but I was mid-sentence. That means I just talked too much, basically. All right, I got some last-ditch bullets right there, but it's not really enough. And that negative 500 is no good to me. I need an 8. Where's an 8? 8, 8, 8. Where are you? Oh, that duck ghost forced me to shoot. And that was my last bullet. You don't have to shoot everything, says it. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of like seeing that sometimes you might want to hesitate. Or like, you know, opt not to shoot something. Wait till you get some bullets. All right. Yeah, I can see there's some subtle strategies in this game, perhaps. Pretty neat. All right, but I'm going to close it for now because I'm not being the patient person who only has 3 games and therefore plays them repeatedly. Now, what the heck is Casino? I feel like I've heard this name dropped. My initial reaction, anytime I see like, you know, backgammon or poker and chess, I don't really see a need to play those for some ancient system. But I'll check it out real quick just for the curiosity factor. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I guess this is the table and it says cut at the top. I can choose 2, 3, 4. I don't know about this. 1, cut. Cutting the deck, I guess, right? Or something? What the hell am I playing? Okay, I think we're playing blackjack maybe? Or something? I don't know. I think this is one of the games where you need the instructions to know actually how to do stuff. Am I playing poker? I guess I'm choosing what I'm betting now, right? I'm moving up and down to change this number. All right, I don't know. Bet 60 or something. I'm getting all new cards. I lost. Was that blackjack? I don't even know. Sue says when it says cut, you're supposed to cut the cheese. Oh, that explains it. 6 and ace. Hit. Okay, I see I can hit. I'm gonna hit. All right, I got a king, so I am at 17, it looks like. Stay. I won. Gane. Oh yeah, that's true. Gleeman says Pitfall 2 was maybe my favorite Atari 2600 game. It actually had a nice soundtrack. It did. I had the Atari 8-bit computer one growing up, but back in like, let's say 2011-ish or so, I got an iOS app that was a massive Activision 2600 collection, and I played through a Pitfall 2 on that, which I had never beaten back in the day. That felt satisfying to me. It had all kinds of games. And yes, you can play them on a phone touchscreen. It is a little bit weird. And it lets you choose different controller configurations because some games work better with different ones. I lost. He got a 19 versus my 17. But yeah, that game feels like next level for this machine. And Stu said it had a special chip to do the sound, huh? All right, I won with a 20. I mean, again, this is just curiosity. To me, there's like no reason to play this. Some people would say there's no reason to play a machine this old at all, but I actually enjoy most of the game. Just when I see something like this, I'm like, well, why don't I just open up any of the million of blackjack apps in the world or websites, but it's fun to check out as a curiosity. And I'll still kind of just randomly scroll through my collection here. What the heck is Caveman? Caveman. Chris Johnson. That must be Eric's brother. Hey, Emily. Emily's in the house, everybody. Oh, Circus Atari is fun, but I don't have the paddles. Should I hook up the paddles right now? I could try to do that. It might take me a couple minutes. I'm going to not do that. What? Is that the pride flag? Yeah, I got a pride flag hanging upstairs. No, you're talking about these games with the test pattern, I guess. Coco Nuts. Is that one of these porn games? No, it's about a monkey throwing coconuts at you. Okay. Codebreaker. I'm going to try Coco Nuts. I never played that game. Okay, look at this guy. All right, I'm not playing it. Let's start. Okay, I have an umbrella on my head. I'm supposed to, what, block coconuts that he throws at me or avoid them? What's happening? Button does nothing. Okay. Oh, so I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. I lost my umbrella taking the coconut. I'm going to die probably. Just testing it. Okay, now I lost my hat. This is like strip poker, but with coconuts hitting you. I guess I'm supposed to avoid that, and each time I take a hit, I lose something, and next time I'm going to get hit in the head. But what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Nothing's happening. Oh, am I supposed to, like, hacky sack them? I think I'm supposed to hacky sack them. Oh, now I'm... Wait, is the game over? No. I don't know. Anyway, let me try hacky sacking them. Ah, this is horrible. Bad controls. Your foot only comes out for a second. You know what? I think it's just me walking and I'm confused. My leg is not actually extending to hacky sack it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's put it that way. Yeah, maybe I should check it. Now he's dropping them faster. I'm getting points every time it misses. Okay. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to dodge it then, but before it was just not really throwing them. It would be like waiting 10 seconds in between coconuts. And now it's waiting again. It almost seems like it's buggy. Maybe the emulator can't run it right or something. I'm just going to run around with this umbrella attached to my hat. Stu says, I think your character is supposed to be John Cleese from the Ministry of Silly Walks. Yeah, that must be it. Oh. I think I have to press the button periodically to make him go. Like when he stops, I have to press the button for like the next level, maybe. I guess kind of like in Kaboom, where Kaboom, you know, all the bombs get dropped and then you get a break and then you press the button to start it again. Alright, so I'm going to press the button. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's starting to get fast. Okay, I can see there might be a challenge to it. Why can't I just stand here, though? Oh, okay, you can drop him there, too. Even though he's not there. I guess the monkey reaches his arm out really far. Ah. I think Lemonex is pasting the whole manual, but I can't really read it right now. Alright, I think I died. Alright, let's see. The object of the game is to guide an explorer, Stanley, away from the coconuts being dropped by the monkey, Coco. To help defend himself, Stanley is carrying an umbrella and wearing a pith helmet to deflect some of the projectiles. However, each time he takes a hit, one of the objects will disappear. Yeah, I think I basically figured it out. These defenses can be regained when the player reaches scores of 500 and 1500 points. As the game continues, Coco will get angrier and angrier and start to speed up his attacks. All right, that's about it. I don't think I like this game. I'll give it one more try. Who makes this one? Telesis. That name sounds roughly familiar, but I feel like maybe it's just so generic sounding that that's why it seems vaguely familiar. I don't know. He's getting angrier. He's like, damn you for mocking me with your umbrella. I will fling coconuts at you. These trees are just... Like, how many coconuts does one coconut tree have? He's wasting all of them. I guess most of them are probably in good shape even when they drop to the ground, right? I don't think they would split open. They're pretty solid. Coconut shells. Cool, I got my replacement umbrella. Haha. Now the monkey's even angrier. You're like, ah, you got another umbrella. God damn it. Take that. Haha. He's mocking me. Oh. Uh-oh. My bare head is exposed. I would like it a little better if the monkey would, like, moved back and forth smoothly, kind of like the Mad Bomber in Kaboom, but he just, like, teleports. I'm like, oh, what the hell is this? You're just like you can't like anticipate where he's gonna drop them. Oh, whatever. All right. Stu says they made I think they made that fast food game. They made a lot of quirky games. Oh, I think that fast food game is the game that Brian put and remade. I played it for Intellivision. Lost Luggage also, I think. Emily says each tree clearly has a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are standing in a row. Yeah, they surely are. But you can't see them. They're invisible. They're invisible coconuts standing in a row. Codebreaker. I remember this game is a game that the cover makes you think it's more advanced than it is. I don't remember much about it though. Looks like some intense military operation. Then it's like guess the number or something. But actually, I don't think I've actually played this. Actually, now that I run it, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's press 1 to start. All right, so no joystick direction does anything. So I guess I'm supposed to press the button, but the button doesn't do anything. Okay, what if I hold the button and move a direction? Okay, so no direction does anything. The button doesn't do anything. Button and moving a direction doesn't do anything. Very good game, guys. I guess I'm supposed to hit I don't know what I'm supposed to do. These are all the different modes. There's a lot of them. All right, I'm going to go back to number 1 again. I'm pressing start. Again, nothing does anything. Does it use a special peripheral? Yeah, maybe that's what Gleamanex is not thinking on the same page as me. Is there an official Atari number pad controller? He says, there is a special, I think, there was a special pad for Star Raiders that might be like a number pad. I never had that, so I'm not really sure. Nah. I keep thinking I can move that thing at the bottom like the paddle or something. I don't know. I'm just going to quit. I'm not really that interested, to be honest. What's that game where you're trying to, like, find the flag or something? Is it called Capture the Flag? For some reason, that just popped into my mind because of that game. No, that's not it. What's it called? Huh, now it's going to bother me. I'm going to look it up. Oh, flag capture. Okay, everybody else in the world calls the game Capture the Flag. Atari calls it Flag Capture. There we go. Flag capture. And you know what it was? I was just saying how the cover looks like this super intense game, but it's really like a silly little game. And that clicked in my mind, flag capture, where it looks like it's this massive pirate treasure hunt or something, but instead you get like this this grid like this, and you just try to guess where you're finding a flag or something. Let me try it. Yeah, am I playing against a computer or against another player? I don't have another human being here. You just pick a square, I think. Yeah, saying 2 away. I guess that's what it means. And I gotta find 1 away. Maybe it's here then. No, still 1 away. I don't know. Maybe it's not 1 away, but it's like the next step you should take is go to. I hit a bomb, so I'm dead. Okay. Right. Right. I like that better. Flag. Yeah, you're supposed to beat the other player, but it looks like it's a 2-player only game, perhaps. Right. Yeah, I can't go right for some reason. Can't go any direction for some reason. What? Did it lock up? Wow, that was lucky. Okay, I think I'm supposed to press something on the system at this point. I don't know what, though. The button doesn't do anything. Oh, not that button. This one I have time limit, it looks like. And I don't have another player to deal with. Oh, you try to see how many times you can find the flag in the given time limit. There's a bomb on the first space and the second space. This one's telling me to go right to the bomb. I'm not going to listen to it. There we go. One, two, three, four. Bomb. 2. Let's try here. 2. I don't know where to go. Bomb. Okay, Ryan, have a good night. Thanks for checking in. Oh, I'm confused where I'm supposed to be going here. I'm just gonna hit random stuff. Oh, I think we're zeroing in on it. Yeah, last second. Did I get the point for that one? I don't know. Not that it matters much. Hello to Mr. or Miss Scoby520. Thanks for joining. As Stu says, it looks like a very poor man's Minesweeper. It's not really like Minesweeper. I mean, I guess visually it resembles it, but no, this is more like you follow directions. Like, oh, you go this direction, or you want to look 2 spaces from this square. Minesweeper would be fun to try on Atari. Actually, it would not, but but it could have worked back in the day, perhaps. The only thing is, I think Minesweeper was not really a thing until that famous Windows version that everybody knows. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. It's one of these 2-player only games. Anyway, I'm gonna. It's like locking up again. So I don't know. I guess I'll just quit. Yeah, it's not a great game. I remember having fun with it when I was like 4 or something, but the puzzle aspect to it was intriguing to me back then because I was dumb. Let's face it, I was like 4. As Stu said, it feels cheap because there's no way to avoid the bombs. Yeah, I mean, you just try again, really. Oh yeah, I was kind of curious about this randomizer for Freeway. It's apparently a hack that, I don't know, was it randomized levels or something? Considering there's so many different ones, it feels like that each one has its own pre-designated random levels, perhaps. Like, look at this. It got like 40 something of them. I don't know. Let's see what it's about real quick. I think it's just different layouts of cars and things like that, probably. Look at this giant car. Is that in the original? I don't think it is. These cars, the green ones, are too damn slow. Alright. I'll just give this 1 round or something. Ah. This is hard. So, for those who missed it, I did play the original Freeway earlier. Right now, I'm just playing this again because I'm curious about these ROMs I have that are called like the Randomizer, which I guess someone made a different set of levels for it. They hacked the ROM so you could play different levels. And a level just means different car patterns and speeds and things like that. Stu says it's definitely a David Crane game. Yeah, for sure. And each level is supposed to be a different busy street at a different time. What is with this fat, slow car? Can I go in between these green ones? I don't think I realistically can. Someone should make a ROM hack where the button lets the chicken launch an egg that you can destroy the cars with. Cool, you can go between those little green cracks. The green car cracks. But yeah, this is a hard level for sure. Okay, I don't want to play this anymore. I was just mostly curious about the randomizer. Well, you could play good old Frogger. Yeah. What is Friday the 13th? They made an Atari version of that? Fu Kung. G.I. Joe. I'm going to find a game I know and remember. That might be fun. Oh, Ghost Manor I remember. Ghost Manor was one of these twin games. It was like a double-ended cart, and it had 2 games in it. So I had a cart that had Ghost Manor and something like Pike's Peak or something like that. All right, I'm going to play a little Ghost Manor. By Zonox. Right, what are you trying? You're supposed to tag this ghost, I think, for some reason. And that gives you, like, supplies or lives or something for the next part. Energy? I don't know what it is. Don't quite remember. But yes, you can play as, I think, the girl or the boy. You're trying to rescue the other one. And this is actually the first game I ever remember seeing where it wasn't always the guy rescuing the girl. And that clicked with me even as like a 6-year-old. Okay, so this axe murderer is in the front and he's really annoying. Ah, he got me. I was trying to just skirt past his chopping, but it didn't happen. How's our volume for this one? It's really loud in my ears. I don't know if it is for you guys too. So yeah, that was it. I had that one life, I guess. It might be the number of spears you have to throw the next level is equal to the number of points you get from tagging the rainbow ghost. You can see that number at the top goes up the longer I touch it. I have 20 right now. All right. Freaking axe murderer. I don't remember the trick to it or what. I kind of thought you're supposed to like shoot all the guys, but you have to scooch, kind of scoot past the axe guy. And I don't remember it being that hard to avoid him, but I'll try one more time. Liam said I had the Ghostbusters Atari game. I expected it to be somewhat more cinematic. I never played the 2600 Ghostbusters. I definitely played the 8-bit computer one. I actually made a stream out of playing the Atari 8-bit computer one kind of recently. Alright, only one more guy to get that bat. Did I get it? Now what do I do? Oh, I did have to shoot the axe murderer. Okay, now you gotta just go up the stairs, I think. Oh, you have to like search these things for something. I don't remember how it worked. I got like I think I got a thing. What, did I get a candle? I'm not sure if that's all I need is to get the one object thing go, or I don't know. But this wall kills you, as you can see. And the flashing is meant to give you seizures, I guess. Or to be scary looking. Shoot. Ah, I'm gonna get squished. No! Oh, it doesn't go back that far. Okay, never mind. I don't know if I can just go or what. Maybe I'll just go. Next level of the Ghost Manor. Ah, no! When I search these coffins or whatever they are, it makes a sound. I'm just not really sure if I'm getting... Oh, you just got a cross. Look at that. Alright, so I'm getting stuff. My hourglass is going lower, though. Maybe I should just move on. I don't know. Is it like one object per level you need? I guess I can check this one here real quick. I had nothing, I don't think. There he is, the bad guy. What do I do? Shoot him? And my friend is locked up over there, but I don't know what to do. Do I have to use the cross somehow? Do I just touch him and it automatically uses him? I don't think I have much of a choice at this point. Let's touch him. I guess I died. Well, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do. The button didn't do anything. Maybe I had to press something on the console. I don't know. Should I check the manual? I'm gonna check the manual quick and then give it one more go unless it's like not obvious what I'm supposed to do. There we go. They called it a double ender, Zonox. And I thought that was brilliant as a, again, a young child who was easily impressed because it was a double ender. You would flip the cartridge upside down. So that was cool for one thing, but also the name Zonox would be the same when you rotated it 180 degrees. That impressed me very much. Anyway, you either a girl or boy, your choice. Stand in a lonely graveyard outside Ghost Manor. A fiend is trapped inside. Friend, sorry. You must find a way to enter the manor and rescue the prisoner through 5 game screens, but beware. Unfriendly ghosts lurk behind tombstones. Witches and goblins haunt the entryway, and the demons and ghastly spirits may attack at any moment. It's very dark. Only brief flashes of lightning aid your search for the magical coffin. Yeah, I was searching those coffins. Remember, finding your friend is only half the game. You must then find a safe way out. Good luck. Alright, some obvious stuff. They suggest using a dust cover. Set both difficulty switches to B to begin with. Alright. This display, you can get spear. Yeah, alright. You get the lamp and the cross. Okay. Cross tokens indicate how many crosses you possess to repel Dracula. A maximum of 3 crosses will defy. I guess I need to find more crosses? I don't know. A lamp is to light the way in the castle. You can tell I was playing easy because it says you play tag with the rainbow ghost. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. The chopping mummy is the hard guy of the second screen. You kill the mummy after the rest of the guards are eliminated. Yeah. Caskets. You touch it to find an extra cross and treasure points. And in this screen, it shows them with 3 of them. So maybe I should get 3. Blah blah blah. Prison atop the castle. Here's the prison holding your friend and the sinister guard, Dracula. You must imprison Dracula to free your friend by using the crosses to repel Dracula. It doesn't say how to use crosses. Beware, he follows your every move. Rescue your friend and get to the safety down the stairs before time. Alright, I was hoping it would actually tell me how to use the cross because I had one. Maybe I just need more of them. Let's see. Ways to lose life. Time runs out or Dracula gets you. If you get to the screen, you'll always get a cross here to repel Dracula. If you found the other 2 crosses earlier screens, you'll have even more repellent. It gives you each cross gives you 4 seconds of repelling time. Dracula will follow you around. Use your cross to repel Dracula. Still won't say how to do it. I get what do you do? Oh, you repel Dracula by getting underneath him. You have to be underneath him, and you press the fire button. Then he'll flicker, indicating you've been repelled. Move up the screen with the joystick to force Dracula into either of the prisons. So you go underneath him and force him into this little prison in the corner, I guess. I don't think I'd want to put him in this prison with my friend. Blah, blah, blah. If you succeed in imprisoning Dracula, your friend will be released. Okay. Alright. At least I know how to do that. I'll give it one more shot. Let's see. Stu says, show your mom again the picture of the pitfall cart. Oh, he's got a whole bunch of steps, like throw this cartridge in the garbage, yell at your friend, yell at your mom for buying this because it was $5 on clearance. Okay, I got the idea. All right, let's go. All right, let's play tag with the ghostie. Now, what I did notice in the manual is I thought the way this works is you have a certain number of times to get as many spears as you can, and then you just go to the next level. No, you just stop at 25 on the easy level, and then you just go. Which kind of means there's no point in that whole level. It's busy work, sort of. Like, there's no, what's the point of making me do that? If it doesn't matter how long... I guess maybe that hourglass is going, actually. Alright. Yeah, if the hourglass is going, then I guess I can retract my statement. Maybe there is some point to... some skill involved in it, you know what I mean? Let's go get this top left one. Ah, stuck. Okay, I got across with much difficulty. Alright, alright. Let's see if I can get all three before the wall comes back. Ah, no, I couldn't. That's alright, I'll get it this time and then hopefully run through the staircase in one go. Alright, let's go, 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 go. I'm gonna make it. No, I'm getting stuck on the wall. Okay, there we go. I think this game really could cause seizures. Alright. Cool, I got 2 crosses. I think it says you get 1 more on the Dracula level itself. So maybe there's no point in getting the last casket here. Yeah, that didn't give me anything. I guess once you get 2 crosses before Dracula, you should just move on. Alright, so I have to get under him and push him up into the prison. Come here, Dracky. He tracks your kind of, vertical movements, though. So it might be hard to do. Well, here we go. We're trying it. Oh, I had to hold it. I had to hold the button. Alright, I don't want to bother anymore. I get the idea now. So I just tapped it, and then he just came back down and killed me. Can I rewind in this emulator? I don't think I have rewind set up. Yeah, I don't want to go through it again. So that's it. That's Ghost Manor. Alright, now let's play the other game on the other side of this cartridge. I don't remember enjoying this one at all, although I did enjoy Ghost Manor. As much as Stu's saying it's terrible, and maybe it is. But this one I just remember not ever getting the hang of. Yeah, like all these things just come at you. You're trying to climb this mountain, and you got like no reaction time. This giant bird comes. What does the button do? You jump? Also jump over these things? Here comes a bear. What the heck do you do about that bear? I mean the bird. And why are these weird... Why is that like obstacle flashing like a weird thing from another dimension? There's a... Is that triggered when I touch something? Like, is it my fault the bird is coming? It might be. Let me try jumping over everything better. I can't really jump over that. Here it comes. I don't know. The bird just comes. There's no way to avoid it. Alright. How about a little, something different? Let's see. Stronghold. Strawberry Shortcake. Street Racer. What's that game? Drag Racer or something? I remember... I hear people mention that, and it's a game I never had. Something drag. Not Dragon Stomper. That might be fun to try too. Dragster, that's the one. I saw this on like a random short on social media, and somebody said this is like the worst game they've ever seen in their life, and they feel sorry for anyone who had to play this in the 80s. That's kind of a lot of a lot of gamer types who hate retro games say that sort of a thing. They're like, wow, you losers must have been really stupid to enjoy this. I'm like, F you. Anyway, I don't know how to play it because I never played it. Oh, I just blew my engine or something, apparently. What do I have to do? Do I have to, like, press up or something to change gear? Or left, right? Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm going right. Oh, what happened? Did I blow it again? Oh. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Wait, what's C or N? early. I don't know what C or N mean. Okay. Well, N is when I press to the left, and N... C is to the left, and N is to the right. So it must have something to do with accelerating or slowing down. N is neutral. Oh, that might make sense, yeah. So what the heck is C? C is the clutch, maybe? Okay. Here we go. I'm doing something. I'm blown. I keep blowing it. And player 2 is doing nothing. Alright, so I guess I'm in neutral. I do clutch first, and I hold it. Oh, look, 1, 2. Oh, you can change gear. Okay. I'm gonna go to first gear. No. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, blown. I was also curious about this game because I was looking for relaxing Atari games to play. And somebody said this game can be kind of meditative. Like someone on Reddit. That he sometimes plays this game for like an hour and it's just kind of like meditative. But I guess you have to know what the hell you're doing. Alright, I'm going to try... I don't know what I'm going to try. Really. Alright, so you have to not go... You have to... I'd imagine you have to go to the next gear before that meter fills up, but it's not responding in the way I think. I'm not really sure. So when you're in neutral, you shouldn't be doing that at all, I guess. Shouldn't be pressing the button at all, it seems like. Alright. So... Clutch 1. Do I go to 2 now? Alright, here we go. 3. Oh, I think I'm doing something. Oh, blew it. Stu was also blown today, by the way. Everybody, Stu was blown today. He wants everybody to know this. Four. Alright, I completed it. Hooray, I'm a master now. Ah. See, I keep thinking the meter should extend all the way to the edge of the screen, and that's what's throwing me off. If you go like about where the front of the car is now, that's where it's blown. And that keeps messing me up. But I don't know, I guess you get used to it. Player 2 is still chugging along. I wonder if I can play a mode that... Well, if you see just 1 and 2 modes, you would think 1 is single player and 2 is 2 player. I don't know, but I was playing 1. Or is the top gear. Okay, cool. Let me try 2 though anyway. It's probably going to be a harder version. Yeah, that's not 2 player. Alright, let's go back to 1. Yeah. Oops, early. Once you're early, it doesn't show your gear anymore. Just early replaces all that. I can see that being fun because, you know, you just play in these short bursts and you got to get your timing right and everything. But having to wait for the non-existent second player is not fun. And sometimes it has to wait a long time. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not really sure I understand that. Like now I'm waiting longer than I ever had to. Oh, I just pressed something on my joystick and it reset it. Oh, okay. That's easy to do then. Hold on. I'm just thinking about the resetting. Yeah, okay. That's all I have to do. Alright. I can just kind of reset it immediately. Woohoo! Now I can't. Oh, I guess it's only right. Okay. Right does it. Oop. Alright. I think this is kind of neat. Yeah. I think Lehman said, by the way, you'll be a real pro if you can race as player 1 and 2 at the same time. Yeah, that would be... That's for the elite players only. Steve said, like I said, I think the world record is under 4 seconds. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I didn't play that quite right. All right, cool. Eric says my company sponsored the Dragster, and I was able to score free tickets for this area. Okay, cool. Let me know if it's more exciting than this game. It surely cannot be. There's a lot of people here on Long Island that have these stickers on their bumpers, bumper stickers, or sometimes they wear a T-shirt that says Long Island needs a drag strip. I don't know why. They really want one of these things. I mean, I'm not saying I'm against it, but there seems to be a lot of interest among certain types of people. I'd be satisfied if I can get under 6 seconds. So if you switch too early, you do lose a lot of speed, it feels like. I think, especially for Gear 3, I think I want to be really close to the edge. Or I bump it up. Or... Okay, I didn't really do better that time. That seems to be about where I'm stuck. Let me try shifting gears a little faster. I don't know. Okay, that shaved off like 0.2 seconds maybe. Probably a little too early that time. Yeah, more or less the same. Alright. Yeah, I think that's kind of neat. And another game that would be fun to play with your buddy next to you. Gleamneck says, I wonder if the wheelies help your time. I would think they make it worse, if anything, right? That would make sense. Or do they? I don't know. I don't know anything about drag racing. I think when you switch gears, I guess suddenly you're like, where? Enduro is a neat little game. I only played that on one of my streams recently. Relatively recently. Entombed. Fantastic Voyage. Oh, I had that game, and I haven't played that in a long time. It's based on the movie. Let's try it. There you go. Yeah, it's a shoot 'em up where you're trying to shoot things ostensibly inside a human body. Anyway, this is not me playing right now. Let's do it. These are the darts that you have in your body. You know, the dart things. Am I supposed to? I feel like there's some things you're not supposed to shoot. I just don't remember what. That's the key. Everybody has a key bouncing around in their bloodstream. Now you have that pulse at the bottom, and it starts getting faster when the guy's about to flatline. Are these the things you're... I don't know. These might be things you're supposed to not shoot. Just can't remember. I think I'm gonna try it. My instinct is that I'm supposed to dodge these, so I'm gonna follow my instinct. Whoa. Okay. What are these guys? I remember they're very hard to destroy, or maybe they're impossible to destroy. Yeah, you get points. Here we go. Here's the thing you're supposed to... This is a boss, basically. There we go. I think that's a tumor or something I'm destroying. Eric says doing well so far. Thanks, Eric. And Gleeman says something too. Veins constricted, heart attack. Imminent. It did feel like that. Like suddenly constricted. Suddenly everything's getting tight. I really need to get better at shooting the dart thingies when they're like mid-air. I think that would help me out. I think we're gonna get constricted in a moment. No. Oh, that's right. You get these guys. They take like what, 4 hits each? I feel like the way it works is you can see the screen flashes when I let an enemy past me. I think that harms the patient a little bit every time I miss, basically. It's not a tumor. I can touch the edge a little bit there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Gleeman. Firing and missing might be bad too. I feel like I'm trying not to miss. That's what my ancient dark memory is telling me, that I should not miss. Right now I'm missing a lot. Yeah. I could be totally wrong about not shooting these guys, but I don't know. For some reason, that's my memory. Like, these are like the white blood cells or something that you're not supposed to shoot. And so far, avoiding them has been serving me well. You can see they're not getting hurt. You know, the patient's not getting hurt when I miss them. Otherwise, they would probably be dead. I'm missing so many of them. Like, in other words, the screen's not flashing when they go past me. Like these guys, they get past me, the screen flashes. I'm gonna let that one go. Man, these ones are being a pain. That's the Keymaster right here. The Keymaster of Gozer is in the bloodstream. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Oh, took a hit. Looked like I exploded, but it didn't matter. What are you guys saying? I'm a pro at avoiding the cornflakes. And shooting the blood goblin. Thank you. I pride myself in my blood goblin shooting skills. And my cornflake dodging. What time are we at in the real world? We're at 11:17. I always, you know, whenever I'm exhausted, I'm like, I'm gonna make it a brief stream. Maybe an hour tops. I get into the zone and having a lot of fun, and next thing I know, it's, you know, 2 hours, 15 minutes later. Alright, let's avoid these cornflakes. I think these are the cornflakes that we're talking about. You may notice I go faster when I go up top. I feel like again, I'm like tapping into ancient dark memories. I don't actually logically remember all the rules of the game, but I feel like if you go faster, I think basically over time your patient gets less healthy. So to some extent you do want to rush to the boss as much as you reasonably can. And hopefully not shoot the walls too much. That one's done. I got these dots now. I'm missing a lot of these guys, unfortunately. Uh-oh. I'm not doing good now. The pulse is going crazy. Sometimes they're just positioned really crappy. Guess that's the challenge of it. Alright. Can't get that dart. The darts don't make the screen flash, actually. When they get past you. I think they're just there to hurt you. If they hurt you directly, if anything like hurts you, you might have noticed that makes the pulse go up too. So basically I'm the patient as well, sort of. We share the same life. Ugh. When I shoot these things, I get points, but they're indestructible, it feels like. Alright, this could be do or die here. Alright. How's our volume? Really low, it seems like? Yeah, it's probably okay. This guy's arteries are really crooked, says Mr. Stu. Ancient dark memories. Yes, that's I have ancient dark. I mean, it's like I I can't logically say how everything works, but I just have like this feeling, oh, you're supposed to shoot this, you're supposed to not do that. You know, it's kind of crazy. I'm sure you guys know that feeling if you revisited a game that you haven't played in like 40 years. I can't believe I can say that. This is a game I haven't played in 40 years. Ugh. Ah, damn it. Alright, that's, you gotta get not too reckless. You gotta accept when you have to miss things and not just spaz out. That one I have to miss, unfortunately. I don't know about this one either. Ah, damn. Yeah, gotta let it go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. This might be the end of me. I think those key guys heal you a little bit. Those things look like a key. I think that slows down the pulse a little bit. Ah, damn. I guess those are like your healing potions. Sorry, I'm not totally keeping up with the chat. I gotta really zero in here as I play this game. We're getting close to the death here. Oh, no, no, no. We gotta get it. We gotta get to the Tuma. Yeah, I think we got it. All right. Whew. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I think you don't necessarily have to shoot these once they go past. Maybe I should just let him go, because I'm missing shots. Like, if I can get a good shot at them, sure, I'll just take it. Don't know how I'm lasting this long, quite honestly. Oh, how'd I say that? Jeez. All right. Yeah, now I'm not making it much longer now. Okay, let's heal up. Okay, let's calm down and heal up. Calm down and heal up. It's just getting hard. Come on, Bluey. I can't get him. Shoot. Man, it's getting violent. Jeez. Let's get that heal. That's it. Yep. Flatline. All right, all right. I think I didn't do too badly though. Okay, that was fun. It's an intense game. I like it. Yeah, let's check out the chat. You guys are saying it's not a tumor, says Stu's guy has the longest artery of all time. I don't know if I'm in an artery or what, honestly. Eric says this game is the highlight of the stream for sure. Cool, cool, cool. Cleveland says could be the bowels, bowel obstructions. You guys are funny. Yeah, it's a cool game. It's a good one. Yeah, nice. All right. Well, should I end it on a high note? Yeah, let's play a couple other games. Here's that fast food game that Brian remade. Brian put in. I feel like nothing's gonna top that now. Not necessarily that that's the best game, but I feel like that's the best game for me right now somehow. Like as far as a game that I have some skill at. And I don't know. Let's just check it out. Gremlins. I had Gremlins. And Gremlins is a movie my daughter is obsessed with, but she doesn't want to see it because she's scared of it. She loves Gizmo. That's what it comes down to. And she likes to watch videos on YouTube of people playing with Gizmo dolls and things like that. Gremlins is a shitty game, says Stu. Okay. I mean, I remember liking it as a kid, but it probably is crap. I have a lot of Hack'em. I don't know what that's about. Hangman. I don't know who wants to play Hangman. What's another cool game I used to have that I might actually have some skill at? Not too much. Haunted House. I don't feel like playing that. Don't feel like playing Jungle Hunt. Kaboom would be fun to try, but I don't have my paddle set up. I kind of do want to do a paddle stream sometime where I just play all paddle games. Karate, I think that's pretty terrible if I remember correctly. Keystone Capers is fun. Should we play? This is like a whole separate system almost. The Star Path. What are they called? Supercharger games. I actually had a supercharger. It was a device you plugged into the cartridge slot of the 2600 and you hooked it up to a tape player, any regular audio tape player. You plugged it into the basically the mic out jack, I guess, and the games would come on the tape. And essentially, the supercharger added a lot more RAM to the console. The Atari only has 120 bytes of built-in RAM, which is unfathomably small. I can't even imagine. Right, hey, Cheesy Wiz is here, and he knows what it's like to work with 128 bytes because he's currently working on a homebrew game. Hello, good evening, Mr. Cheesy Wiz. Cheesy Wiz is working on a game called Exercise, based on a Shockwave. Was it Flash or Shockwave, or was it Shockwave Flash? I forget. Anyway, he used to make games like that, and his first one he made in 1999 was called Exercise. It's kind of a track and field style game where you jump over obstacles and things, but there's an axe murderer chasing you. Cheesy said they have about 12 bytes free. That's funny. And Gleeman X says, I only recently learned that Howie Mandel was the voice of Gizmo. Oh, yeah, I think I heard that. I think I heard it like as a rumor or something. Cheese says, have you tried Moonsweeper? I picked up a cartridge at a flea market. It's surprisingly good. No, I have not. I don't know that game. Let's try it. Moonsweeper. If I have it, I would hope I do. Yeah, here it is, Moonsweeper. Oh, it's an iMagic game. Or how do you say it? iMagic, iMagic. Usually their games were pretty quality. It looks like I've loaded it before. I actually did one stream where all I did was play iMagic games for both Atari and in television. And another for Activision. This says Activision, but it looked like the box looked like it was in Magic, though. That's weird. Did they collaborate? Anyway, I must have played this. I just don't really remember. It visually rings a slight bell, but I did not have this game back in the day. Yeah, what's going on? All right. Oh. Okay. Whoa. What am I doing? Shooting everything in sight? Or... It's definitely graphically impressive for the system. Okay, can I go up or down? No. Just left or right. Oh, that's speed. Oh, yeah, up or down adjusts the speed. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this. Oops. I just crashed and burned. Oh, that's neat. It goes back up. And she says, check out that cool transition. Yeah, I agree. Oh, look at this. I'm actually, like, shooting and fighting and stuff on this screen. And the sun is shooting sunbursts at me or something. And I'm getting killed. Am I dead? I think I'm on my last life. Once you touch the planet, you go down to its surface. Like, yeah, that's pretty neat. What are these things? Towers I'm shooting, or are they like actually robots or something? They're shooting at me. They must be like guard towers or something. Oh, crashed and burned again. Alright, so I'm not good at the game, but that's alright. Giant jellyfish is gleaming next. Maybe. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to just find a planet and go to it? Or do I really want to like try to shoot things up there? It looks like the different planets that arrive, and I can like choose to go which one I like, sort of. I'm not sure why I'd want to go one or the other offhand, but you shoot the aliens and pick up the people, says choose. Oh. Let me turn up the sound a little. It seems like it's extremely low. Sorry about that. Some games I play and they're super loud, like the Ghost Manor game was super loud. Anyway, I'll try this again. I guess I'll just go to the first planet. I'm trying to pick up the people. Who are the people? I can't even tell. I'm going nice and slow. Oh, let's see what I'm doing. Take it easy at first, right? So that's a person. Okay, I was going so fast I didn't even realize anything. There we go. Good to know what one is doing, and you take it easy at first, right? Alright, I lost a life already. Oh. Didn't give me much room. You can't go up, you can only go left and right. So if you get trapped in a corner, it's too bad. So sad. There's a green planet. Seem to always wind up on the bluish ones. Oh, person. Come here, person. Yeah, I don't see any reason to rush. At least right now. Maybe as I get better. Oh, I just killed a person. He exploded a horrible fireball. So you can see at the top, it looks like I have 5 people in my ship. It's making one of those icons appear every time I get one. I don't know if I have a limit. Then I'm supposed to take some different action, like deliver them somewhere. Now I have 6 and it's flashing. That must mean I'm done here. But how do I get out of here? Ah, these rings, they must do something. Yeah, the rings take you up, I think. I just died right when I got out into space. Like, yes, I filled up my ship with the max capacity of human beings who I'm rescuing. I am so great. Nope, not so great. Oh. I always heard Solaris was kind of a next level game graphically. Alright, let's try this again. I want to figure out what I do next step once I get to 6 people. Just 1. Oh! I somehow accidentally left. Wait, did I die or did I just leave? I'm not sure. I don't have the person anymore. Guess I must have died. I don't know. Person. Dude. Cool, I got him. Okay, let's get out of here. Woo! Alright, let's not die immediately. Where do I go to deliver? Oh, I think they're just saved because I left. I don't think I have to deliver them anywhere. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. They just get rescued automatically. Come back here, planet. Yeah, I agree, Cheesy. I don't see any reason to speed up just yet. There's no time limit that I'm aware of, right? What's that spinning green thing at the top? Does that matter? Kind of yellowish green. Let's get out of here. One. Oh, I got shot. Oh, the person's dead. Sorry, person. This little guy on the ground is really harassing me, though. I really want to get out of the way. Alright, that's a cool one. Yeah. But I'm ready to move on because I'm playing like that tonight. Moonsweeper. What's a yeah, I was thinking when you mentioned Moonsweeper, I started thinking of Moon Patrol. I like that game. I don't know if I want to play this particular version though. I'm just kind of browsing through things. I used to like Mountain King, and it was cool how it plays in the Hall of the Mountain King. In the Hall of the Mountain King. I'm gonna play that. I don't remember if it's actually good in in terms of gameplay though. All right, let's go. So first you collect these, I don't know, gold or whatever it's supposed to be. That's right, you have to turn your flashlight for some reason, and there's a jumping mechanic. But it's... I don't think I can jump to that next platform. Maybe I can, I just have to angle it right up. And then at some point you get the crown, and it's like, you have to climb back up, I think. That's when it plays in the Hall of the Mountain King. I don't know. There we go. It was kind of an unintuitive way to do it. I'm not sure how much I should care about trying to get all of them. All of the specks of salt. Oh, they're jewels, gold, I don't know what they're. I guess they're not gold colored, so we can say they're diamonds. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of progress downward, I think. I don't really like jumping up. Yeah, what do I use this flashlight for? I think it's like hidden objects you can. That's right, you can duck to like pick up something, I think. You find a treasure chest, maybe? Oops, down I go. Ouch. I guess I'm thinking I don't really remember when a challenge appeared at this point, but there is a time limit, keep in mind. I think there is like a thing you get the crown at the bottom, and then you have to rush up before the time runs out. I'm not sure what I should be doing with this flashlight strategically. Should I just keep flickering it? And I feel like there's a limitation of it, but I don't remember what. Like, does it make your time go faster? And yes, it is you go down a long distance. It's pretty deep. There's the crown. Oh, I can't go to it. I need something first. I don't suppose I can approach it from the top. Cheesy said this feels like it never got past the prototype phase and still got released. Oh, hey, Dan. Dan Demand's here, and he knows this game. He says, no limitation that I remember to the flashlight. I use it all the time. Okay. Do you remember what I'm supposed to get here? Is it like a key or something? Before I can get the crown? Oh, you can't pick up the money or whatever these things are, diamonds, when you have the flashlight on. It wraps around, look at that. Once again, I fall down due to the mysterious force field around the crown. Can I go down here at least? Yeah, I remember you have to squat to pick up something at some point. But what? Ah! A giant spider eat me. Oh, it put me in a cocoon maybe, but I'm still alive? Now what do I do? Am I just dead? Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's back. Ah! I'm not sure if I have to wait a certain amount of time or wiggle my stick a lot. Alright, so Dan said they have to use your flashlight to locate the black flickering spirit. Okay. Is that it down there? I saw something, I feel like. There it is. I got... Did I press down on it or what? Did I get it? There it is. I got it. And now stuff changes. Alright. Now where's that crown? Can I get it now? I can't get it now. I have to do something else still. But I can't use the flashlight anymore. And now there's a bat fluttering about. So now what do I do? Have to get the bat? I would think that kills me probably. And again, one never knows. Hey bat, where are you? And it keeps... Oh, there's more than one bat. Did it hurt me? Did it do anything? Climb the ladder under the crown, suggests Dan. Sure, I'll try that. Let's drop down a bit. How far did it... It's kind of hard to remember how far down you have to go. There it is. Well, I can't go next to the ladder, that's the thing. But let me try... I don't know, I'll try something. I think I cannot approach it even from here. Yeah, maybe I can jump from underneath? It seems like an odd angle. Oh, I did something. I put down that thing and a skull appeared or something. What? I don't remember it being this complicated. Okay, there's the skull. Oh, that's pretty creepy. Okay, now what do I do? Do I just walk to it now? No, I need something else first. Yeah, Eric said that's creepy. I agree. It's actually a pretty cool effect, the whole flashlight thingy. Oh, there's something at the chest. Oh no! Do I have to get that? And do I need a key to get it or something? Get away, spider. Oh man, I'm back up here. Did I die? I think I died. Oh man, that's disappointing. I have to repeat all this. I wonder if I can just cut to the chase and not worry about grabbing all these diamonds. I mean, I wasn't grabbing all of them, but I was kind of taking my time. So I get to... Oh, look at that. That also has a shadow. Is it all... Yeah, it's not all these diamonds. Okay, I think it just gave me a large amount of points, perhaps. Another one. Look at that. Yeah, it just gives you something like, I don't know, 300 points or something like that. Alright, so let's try to find the dark spirit thingy again. A random treasure chest along the way. I noticed at some point, I think when I break 1,000, my score turns yellow. I'm not sure if that's significant. music might be like a cue that you're in the area of the dark spirit thing or whatever. You can't go near it. The man says, wiggle joystick left and right super fast to escape the spider web before the spider comes back and kills you. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I was doing all sorts of things, including going up and down. Yeah, you can't fall from above. Look at that. It's well protected by the force field. But yeah, let's find that spirit or whatever it's called. I guess it's in a different place every time, right? It's a roguelike. I do think this game has its own kind of neat atmosphere and stuff like that. It's not a great game though, but the skull's still there. Is it already placed from before still? Dances the louder the sound, the closer you are to the black spirit. Like, oh. So when I went to the right, it shut off. The chest. That's softer, right? Yeah, so it's... Oh no! Find the angle of jumping a little bonkers. Here we go again. All right, I was thinking I could get out of it easily, but I don't know. I think my patience with this game has worn out. Unfortunately, it is cool though. I do remember it's really exciting when you get the crown and it's playing in the Hall of the Mountain King and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe that'll be it for tonight. I'll browse a little more and see if anything else catches my eye. The music machine, scuba diver, Seahawk, sea battle. That's the Intellivision game. I didn't know they have that for Atari. Circus Atari. I would play that right now if I had a paddle. That's fun. Secret Quest. Never heard of that one. Shuttle Orbiter. Doesn't this have Space Shuttle, which is like super complicated? You know what? Let's play that the game I said I tested earlier, Air Sea Battle. Yeah, let's try that. Oh yeah, baby. Now, does this have a play versus computer mode though? I kind of prefer having a computer player rather than a second player who's sitting there doing nothing. Let's see. Let's try. Yeah, it might only have double player, 2 player. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, let's play. This one has so many modes, which I think is fun. Okay, number 1. So you can adjust your cannon angle, higher or lower. Alright, I got one. I don't like the way my character is, my cannon is just brightly colored on a bright background. It's kind of hard to, hard in the eyes. Missed. It's actually, you press up to go to the more acute angle and down to go to the right angle, which is, to me, unintuitive. I guess if you look at it like pulling up an airplane sort of a thing. Where down is up and up is down. Ah, missed. Ah, just missed by a hair that time. Let's get this right. Man. I'm embarrassed by my suckage. There we go. Leaving says it's like combat recycle. Didn't combat have like a you scoot around in a tank, turning in every direction and stuff like that? Or maybe it had multiple modes in it. I don't recall. Jeez. Oh, I had air battles too. Okay. Oh yeah, but you were like flying the planes around, right? That's actually quite a fun one, combat. If I recall correctly. God. It's so bad. I want a lot of things to shoot, not like these few targets that I have to really aim carefully at. I just want to blast lots of crap. So maybe I'll play one of the other modes with more stuff. Okay, the game's over. I beat the non-existent player 2 by a score of 14-0. Let's play this one. It's got big balloons or something. Big balloon, big balloon. Yeah, I want to play some combat now, but you definitely need another player for that. I think it does not have a computer opponent, right? It's only 2 players. And it's not like this where you can still play it really. It's like, you know, shooting it. It's like if you played a first-person shooter where the other player's not there. That's the first analogy that came to mind. Shooting a sitting duck. Hooray. Even like says let's put some 80s music on in the background. Sure, what should we put on? I was actually humming this theme from Peppa Pig. I don't know if anyone else has kids who watch Peppa Pig. But there's this episode where they're riding in a balloon, or I don't know if they had a toy balloon or they were riding in one. And they sing a song that goes, big balloon, bigger than the sun and moon. Yeah, Peppa Pig. Oh, time's running out. Time's running out. Time's up. No, it's not up. My fire button wasn't responsive and I thought it meant the time was up. Now it's up. Okay. That's it. I think there's one. Is there a level where you can slide the cannons back and forth? Or am I making that up? I'm going to try something to see if I can find that. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I was not making it up. But you can't adjust the angle. You can only slide back and forth. This is one of those modes where the missile moves with your ship instead of just taking its own trajectory. It's lined up with your ship the whole time. Seems like a lot of games have that sort of a thing. Or it could be like an optional mode. Play with realistic shots, or it tracks your ship. Funny thing, sometimes I'm expecting it to act how it's supposed to and just keep going. But then it refuses to. I can't like fire and then prepare to take my next shot because I have to guide the currently in flight missile. It's kind of funny. Yeah, they could have used darker. I don't know. I should have complained. Alright, well, I kind of wish, you know, the color contrast was chosen a little more carefully, because it can be hard to see these light. My missile, when it's on the light blue, I can't really see it very well for a moment. I can't even see my cannon very well either. If my guy was like a dark green, that would be great. I don't know if the color palette can support it, but whatever, it's fine. I'll stop complaining. Alright, time's running out. Can I beat, let's say, 60? Can I beat 60 before the time runs out? Why is it stationary at 58? I keep shooting things and my score's not going up. Oh, there we go. These lower guys don't give you points, I just realized. These mine-looking things. Okay. You have to shoot the boats, not the mines. The mines are to protect the boats, I guess. Alright, Gleeman says, I remember first time me and my friend sang the Ninja Turtles song and then realized the only lyrics we knew from it were Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles repeated over and over. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wow. I had another game pop into my mind, but I lost it. Oh, yeah. I just remembered it. Oink is not what I was thinking of, though. Is Oink the only O game I have? I had a game called Outer Space that was pretty crappy. But I wanted to... I'm like excited to play a crappy game. No, but apparently I don't have it. I think it was released under multiple titles. There were some that had multiple titles. Also called Starship, apparently. Okay, maybe that's what I have it under. Snakes on a plane. What the heck? I have had it with these. What do I call it? Starship? What does God need with a starship? Stargate, Star Master. Some of these games look pretty neat. Starship Proof. What's going on here? I have Starship Continued. Starship Proof of Concept. Now, I had what was called Outer Space, and I'm going to show you what I'm looking at in Google. What's my window's catching the edges? That's okay, though. I had this card, Outer Space. Starship or Outer Space. I don't know. I guess I'll try the proof of concept. Move T. What? Is that debug info? How do I play? Oh. I don't know what's going on here. This is not what I was thinking of for sure. Gleamnex asks, is it Star Trek themed? No, they might have made one of the ships look kind of like the Enterprise. I know what you're thinking of, what I just showed on the screen. I'm kind of surprised. I don't seem to have it. I just have this weird move tie, whatever that is. I can't start a game. I just kind of move this around the screen. That's the demo. Huh. All right, I guess if I don't have it, I don't have it. Star Wars. Actually, it might be. Oh, yeah, it's sorted differently because of the shape, the space. I can't speak right now. Here we go, Starship. Also known as Outer Space. Yeah, I remember thinking this was really cool. It's probably not though. I have a feeling it's not actually cool. Because I don't remember the gameplay being much. I just remember thinking, oh, look at these spaceships coming closer to you. And that's not a kind of effect that's going to impress you anymore. But I don't know. Let's try it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just shoot things, maybe? This button doesn't do anything, though. Shoot. Oh, I think they crashed into me. Why doesn't the button do anything? I think you just shoot. Go play different modes. Am I just supposed to dodge them? Okay, let's start with number 1 again. I'll try to just dodge them, I guess. Actually, I don't know if I can steer you. That's the controller actually working still? That's something to ask myself. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Let me test it on another game real quick. What's something I know? I don't know. Yeah, this is working. This is the sequel to Defender, by the way, Stargate. Okay, the controller works. I don't suppose it's expecting port 2. That's not usually how Atari works. That's something you have to do when you play Commodore 64. Like, if the controller's not working, you have to go, oh, do I put it in port 2? Alright. Maybe I am steering? I don't know. No, it doesn't seem like it. Can I swap controllers somehow? What if I, player 2 and I make that like the keys or something, just to test it. Fire could be space. Let's go. Look at that, it is port 2. Huh. Why would they use that? Okay, here's a bug flying through space that I just shot. Yeah, it's kind of what I remember. There's like not really much gameplay, much going on gameplay wise, but again, you're like 4 years old, you think this is pretty neat. That's true, Gleeman X. It's a first-person shooter. And I believe this was a 70s game even, or what did it say over here? It's 70 something is truncated. It was probably like 78 or 79. So it's kind of neat in that, you know, in that light. Although Star Raiders came out in 79, that game is fantastic. Which I have here too, but I think I don't think I'll be able to handle the 2600 version because I'm used to the 8-bit computer version of Star Raiders. And you need the special, I had like a special Star Raiders controller. I think it was like a number pad, so I'd have to figure out how to set that up on the emulator. Starship is 77, says Gleemus. Yes, it might have been like a an early title. Or a launch title if that was a concept back then. Yeah, very early. You know, it's nothing fantastic. You can see the flashing at the top. I think this is just kind of a game where there's a timer and you try to get, you try to get as many points as you can within that time limit. It's kind of a formula that works. There should be more modern games that do that kind of a thing. You just play a simple game, try to do well in a time frame, compete with the guy next to you. Come on, we need more of that. Really cool for 77, says Gleeman. Yeah, I mean, you can't fault it. And I've got a whole bunch of game modes to explore. I could spend until like 3 a.m. exploring all these game modes. If I really wanted to go from 1 through 17. Let's skip a few of them. Let's go to 3 now. Now, it looks like the stars are moving in a different way. Maybe that's all there is to it. Let's try it. I'm not sure why it's using control. I'm going very fast, apparently. That's the deal. These aliens or whatever they are going fast. I think I can't shoot that one. Unless I have to hit it pixel perfect or something. But yeah, these aliens are coming too fast and I cannot really get to them in time unless they're like really lined up with my crosshairs to begin with. They have to be like close to my crosshairs to begin with. Or I should just avoid them. Maybe I can get this one. No such luck. Alright, there we go. What are you asking me next? Did you ever see the Daryl movie where the kid plays the guitar? No, I don't know what the movie Daryl is. Is that an old school movie or a recent movie? Can I shoot this thing? Figured it was right in my face, I should try. I like the bug guy, he looks cool. So you imagine all these things are like spaceships. They're just like a giant alien just floating in space, or a robot. I don't know which it is. The yellow thing is the Enterprise looking guy. Ah, I missed it. I don't think getting hit actually harms you anyway. It might reduce your time limit behind the scenes, or just waste time because you're sitting there for a couple seconds flashing it as you're hit. Yeah, I remember this being, you know, I remember loving this though, even though it's so silly. Not like loving. I don't remember ever thinking it was like my. I never thought it was like my favorite game or something, but I do remember being kind of mesmerized by it a little bit. Putting it on once in a while. I used to think that bug-looking guy, the alien guy, was the coolest one. Again, I'll try that, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm just missing the pixel or you can't hit it. Even says he's a cyborg and he plays pole position at full speed. Full speed Atari games is the original Turing test. Alright, that was what mode? I don't know. 3. Let's skip a few more. Oh, this one has a different thing going on. What's with that one? Let's check it out. Hello thing. Huh. If I press fire button, it disappears. I don't know what's going on there. And it doesn't seem to be getting closer to me. Is that like my I was gonna say I was imagining like in Star Raiders you have like a star base, but I don't know, it's not getting closer and nothing else is happening, so I'm not sure what to think of this. I can hold down fire and it disappears. Should we go to the internet? Look up a manual. There we go, baby. Starship. Asteroid. Yellow speckles cannot be destroyed. Ah, I was right. You cannot shoot those. Starfighter. Blue ship looks like a Klingon ship. That's 1 point. Flying saucers, 2 points. Space robot, 3 points. Space module. The other player's ship in some variation. Hold on. This is 2 players or the other player's... Oh, look at it. I can... Wait, hold on. I can steer with player 1. Hold on. Well, I can move with both sticks. I'm not really sure what's happening. It looks, you see there's 2 scores at the top. Oh, I think I'm trying to shoot that thing and he's trying to dodge me, maybe? Just move around. He can why would he not be disappeared, though? He probably can't move while he's disappeared, I guess. I don't know. Let's try shooting it. Yeah, so I got some points. Let's see if I can shoot it while it's disappeared. I can, okay. Alright, that's what that one's about, alright. The 1-player games are games 1, 2, 3, 4. The Space Window games. Sorry. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9 are what? 5 is Space Chase. You must destroy the space module. In game 6, you have to chase after the space module. Okay, so these are all the 2-player modes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Different variations with one guy controlling the space module and the other player trying to shoot it. Then we have the warp drive games, 10 and 11. In 10 and 11, you're in your cockpit watching space whiz by. With the right joystick controller, steer your ship past the indestructible asteroids. Your mission, cover as much distance as possible. Okay. So game 10 has 1 asteroid appear at a time, and game 11 has 2 at a time. That's the only difference. So let's try one of those. That sounds fun. Yeah, exactly, Gleaner. Like player 1 dodges player 2. Which one did I say it was? 10, 11? Let's go with 10. That's dodging. I'm just going fast and I have to dodge asteroids. And 11 has 2 of them at a time. But let's just start with 1 at a time. I don't look like I'm going that fast. I'm kind of going slow, it feels like. Can't shoot, you just have to dodge. Oh, actually the button makes you go faster, I think. Yeah, the button is your speed. So I guess you probably have a time limit, and that encourages you to go faster, so you're not wasting time. That's your incentive to go faster. Alright, so I get the idea. I do kind of like that it has such a very simple and basic engine with all these different varieties. Now we're cruising. I feel like I can just hold my trigger unless they're like really close to the center. So I can go really, really fast unless I'm gonna hit them. Like now, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. That one hit me. Don't. Thanks for the likes, people. We got 5 likes tonight. Woohoo! But yeah, I was gonna play Rogel, but then I just kind of felt so exhausted. I was like, I'm just gonna veg out for like an hour with Atari games, and so suddenly it's been 3 hours. But yeah, I should wrap this up soon though. As I've been saying for like 45 minutes. Alright, I get the idea of this one. Let's try the 2 asteroid version. Yep, this is harder. Oh no. So I'm wondering what area around the crosshairs counts as a collision. Like how close do they have to be to it? I guess that's definitely close enough to hit you. That one was not. They might have to literally be touching. I was gonna say literally overlapping pixels, like the crosshairs and the object, but no. Oof. Oh, I think it takes away a point when you fly with it, actually. So you make some distance, but you lose a point. Okay, look at that. I went from 7 to 6. Okay. Alright, that's how it works. What else we got in here? Game 12 is another one-player game. Lasts 2 minutes 16 seconds. The computer controls the movement of the moon. You control the movement of the lunar lander. Huh. Score 1 point for every successful landing your lander makes. Wow. So I'm trying to land the lunar lander on the moon that the computer is steering. The computer's steering the moon. Here, let's try that. Here we go. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this now. Gleamneck says Atari games are an experience for sure, and I heard stories about the programmers being on substances when they designed these games. That's funny. Alright, so let's try the lunar lander. Computer's moving the moon around. Get back here, moon. Like, no, you can't land on me. I'm out of here. How do I land on it? I have to press the button? I'll just try it. It's like easier to just try it than look it up. Get back here. I think I can just wrap around the screen though. Yeah, take that, you moon. I've defeated you, moon. Okay. It's a little bit silly, but hey, it's cool. It's like using a totally different engine, really, though. That's what's weird to me. That's fine. It's a fun little distraction. Alright, what else can we do with the moon? Game 13. Score 1 point for every successful landing. You must avoid collision with slow-moving meteor showers as well. Alright. Oh, there we go. We got slow-moving meteors as well to deal with. And the next level has faster-moving meteors. The next game mode, I mean. Limax says it looks like a mosquito trying to eat a chocolate chip cookie. Does kind of look like a chocolate chip cookie. I feel like I've seen this lunar lander looking guy in another game. Excuse me. Bing. Take that, you cookie. Yeah, it's definitely very slow moving meteors. I'll try the next one where they're a little bit faster. So it looks like some of them are in the foreground and some are in the background, but I bet you collide with any of them. Let's try touching one in the background. Yeah. So it's not actually in the distance, it's just small. Oh, alright. I think I've had enough of that. Anything else? Yeah, the other games are just this, but with 2 players. So no computer-controlled moon. Let me try it for the fun of it. I can play both players. Here we go. I am now the moon and the lander. No, you will not get me, lander. Yes, I will. Well, the moon is slower than the lander, so I guess the moon can only try to lead you into meteors, perhaps. Like, haha, you'll get me through the meteors, huh? I wonder if I can, like, camp on a meteor. Or try to, like, follow it like this. Use it as a shield. Forgetting which controller is which. It's hard to control 2 objects on the screen at once. I just go around it. And the moon's like, no, I go this way. Okay. Enough of that. Alright. I should end it, but I'm gonna be tempted to say one more. I'm not gonna do Star Raiders. Yard's Revenge. Word Zapper is a game I had. Wolfenstein. What? A venture hack. Okay, so it's not really Wolfenstein. Okay. Whatever I play next is gonna enter my dream, says Gleam. Like, yeah. Turmoil. I remember having that game. Warlord is great, but I don't have my paddles hooked up. All right, I'm gonna go to bed after playing Turmoil. Oh my god. Okay, this is just a demo. I don't think it's really that fast. Actually, I think you can move up and down that that middle column quite fast. Hey, Drunky Kong. Drunky Kong in the house. He says, hi, Mark. Turmoil is good. Yeah, let's play a little Turmoil. You're just trying to shoot everything. Oh. What do you do with those circles? I don't remember. I was trying to shoot it, but I couldn't shoot when I was lined up with it. Turned into like a spider or something. Yeah, you can't shoot when those circles are there. That's right, you're supposed to go down the tunnel and grab it. Okay. Look at those guys, they're like designed so that you shoot right through them. So many Atari games use that kind of rainbow effect. Tank. I guess they're invulnerable. And you get them from behind, that's right. Well, I feel like those arrow shapes might have something special about them with respect to the arrows, the direction you shoot them at. Could be making that up. those games where I kind of think, when does it get hard? And then I bet it's gonna floor me all of a sudden. There we go. Oh, it's invisible now. Invisible wall. It doesn't really make it much harder though, honestly. Oops. As I'm dying. I mean, I don't really think it makes it. I don't think that really makes a difference. I'm dying regardless, but. I guess you have to go, hard to line yourself up back in the center after you go, oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm dying a lot more, maybe I can't really say that. Oh. Oh, see, those circles are shooting a lot faster. I died at least twice due to that. That is definitely difficult. Okay, I need a new extra life or something. Can I get that at 40,000 points? I don't know. I made that up. I don't know if you get lives every 10,000 or whatever. Ah, there we go. I'm dead. Alright. Alright. It's time for me to take off now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Fun chatting with you. It's been fun playing some games. Let's see, Drunky says, if you like Turmoil, there's a good Juno first homebrew for the 2600 if you have the ROM. Juno first. If you ever get a chance to try to find it. Yeah, cool. I'll take a look at some point. Yeah, so that's it. You know, I might do another stream this week even. Who knows? But that's it for now, guys. Hey, look, it's that little dude from what, Fast Eddie at the bottom. Did you guys see that? Anyway. So what was the best game of the stream, by the way? I think I can speak for probably a couple people when I say Fantastic Voyage. At least for myself, I think that was the best game too. I had a good time playing that one. It was intense and challenging, and I feel like I got to show off a little bit of skill that I actually had. Somehow I still had it. Limex says the iMagic game. Oh, that was a cool one too. Yeah, what was that one called? Moonsweeper? Not Minesweeper, but Moonsweeper. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. I'll do my individual shout-outs. Drunky Kong, Gleemanex, Dan the Man, Eric Johnson, Stu's Game Reviews, Cheesy Wiz, and Ryan, who left earlier. We had a pretty fun Atari party here. That's all, though, guys. I'll see you next time. Oh, my wife, Emily, too. I cannot leave her out. I think she went to bed a while ago, though. All right, guys. See you next time. Take care.